As a host family, we are able to welcome kids into our home to stay with us while their family is working through getting stable or working through a crisis, providing a safe place for kids to rest for an evening until they're able to be with their mom again, or keeping kids in the same school during a time for a hosting, creating stability, being a place where they can feel safe and protected and cared for during a time of instability.
For the most part, these kids are really very similar in a lot of ways. They are just looking for love and comfort and peace and security. And it's something that is an amazing thing that as a host family, we are able to offer them. A lot of times there are not fathers present. And so as a dad, just to be able to be an example of what a healthy father looks like, be that example and show what a father who loves his family and cares about his family might look like to those who haven't experienced that.
My heart was really broken for these moms and their stories, and just to be able to come alongside the family as a whole, to care for them, to proclaim the gospel to them, to be able to enter into their broken stories alongside of them. We get to be a place of refuge for them during a time when everything else feels a bit out of control or chaotic.
The intention always being that the children will return home as soon as possible to be with their parents again once that situation is resolved.
A host family needs to be consistent, patient, compassionate, and flexible. What I like most about being a host family is knowing that the parent can feel relief knowing that their child is in a secure situation or with a secure person who's going to care for them. But I also like getting to see the growth of the child depending on how long they're in your house, but also the smiles and the memories that come once trust is built.
This ministry has also taught me that at a baseline as a family, we need to function just with margin in our lives so that when God does ask us to serve a family in this way, it's not pushing our family to the edge of, our capacity, and that we're just kind of always functioning with the ability to take on the next opportunity that God hands us as far as serving as a host family.
There's a lot of difficulties that come with being a host family, but as a family who has done this ministry and walked through difficult seasons, there is nothing different that I would choose for my family after doing it. After the ways that we have seen the Lord work in our own lives, we've seen the Lord work in the families that we've been able to walk alongside of, and the way that we've seen the Lord impact the lives of our children and their understanding of the gospel. There's nothing else, there's no other way we would choose to live our lives at this point. So yes, there is difficulties. Yes, there are challenges, but the reward is so much greater.
I wouldn't say that we had any kind of special calling or that we're special in any way for doing it. I think that we just know what Jesus says about serving the least of these, and we felt like this was a really, really good way to do it.
We're called to serve and serve those around us, and it feels like this ministry does something that a lot of people don't want to do. It will grow your faith. It will grow your faith through hard things, but your life won't be the same afterwards, and it'll be for the better.
What I didn't realize is the benefit that it would be for myself and my husband, just the sanctification that happens when you're taking up your cross daily and doing these hard things for people that may never even thank you. But it's just being willing and just being willing to answer that call that Jesus talks about, just loving the least of these and being willing to be his hands and feet.
Some of the areas where God is most concerned are the orphan, the widow, and the oppressed. We see that from Genesis to Revelation. I would challenge you to look at those areas that we see God most concerned.
Take a step of faith and trust God that he'll meet your needs along the way.